Hi, I'm Carmel Elisha Putri Wibisono from Global Intercultural Communication 2023 E-Class with 193 as my student number. On this opportunity, I will explain about intercultural communication from the first season of Modern Family series. Let's get into it. But first, do you know what is an intercultural communication is? So, intercultural communication is the exchange of ideas and information between people from different cultural backgrounds. It involves understanding cultural differences in values, belief, and communication style, and also customs. Modern Family is an American sitcom that aired its first season in 2009. The show shows how three modern-day families from California trying to deal with their kids, quirky spouses, and jobs in their own unique ways. And this time I will use Modern Family Season 1 Episode 10, Undeck the Halls. From this episode, the communication style between Gloria and Jay shows a lot, especially they are talking about Christmas culture here. Gloria is embracing Colombian culture, which influenced her communication style with Jay. Her expressive nature contrasts with Jay's more reserved behavior, that often leading into a miscommunication. The next one is stereotypes. When Jay represents the stereotype of the older, wealthy white male who values his own tradition and stability, and Gloria as a Latina portrayed as fiery and overly dramatic, and her expressive nature can lead into misunderstanding with Jay. The cultural identity as Gloria with her expressive demeanor wants to emphasize the existence of her Colombian culture while Jay still determined that the tradition he has been doing for years are more superior. And Gloria's expressiveness can be seen as confrontational and dismissive act too. While on power dynamics side, Jay often shows a dominant role, reflecting traditional gender and cultural hierarchies. This dynamic affected their communication that often leading to misunderstanding. As the outcomes, Jay's authority creates tension between him and Manny, and also Gloria. Gloria's Colombian heritage shapes her approach to Christmas, emphasizing vibrant celebration, while Jay's more structured American traditions. These differences create misunderstandings, as Jay often dismisses Gloria's custom as weird, reflecting a lack of appreciation for her background. The first culture shock that we can note is how many prank Jay with Inocente while they're watching a movie together. Inocente is a Colombian practical joke that is done during Christmas. This made Jay annoyed and so confused with his position as an American who did not understand the Colombian culture at all. Gloria experiences cultural shock in navigating Jay's more restrained American approach to Christmas. She feels frustrated and disheartened when Jay dismisses her customs, which are deeply rooted in her identity and family values. She is also tried to comfort many about this too. And here is the identity of Pritchett family. Jay Pritchett is a wealthy, older businessman who owns a successful closet company, and Gloria Delgado Pritchett is Jay's second wife, originally from Colombia, and Manny Delgado as Gloria's son, known for his maturity. And here is Hofstede's value dimension, where Gloria's Colombian background emphasizes collectivism, where family are central to cultural identity. On the other hand, Jay's American individualism prioritizes personal preferences and nostalgia for his own childhood Christmases. The power dynamics in their relationship also reflect aspects of power disdains. Jay, as the patriarch, initially holds more authority in decision making, often dismissing Gloria's cultural practices. This imbalance creates tension and highlights the need for negotiation and respect for each other's cultural identities. Now we're talking about circle in English, with Jay Pritchett as the representative of the inner circle of English. He is a native speaker from US, which places him in the inner circle. And his communication style often involves straightforwardness and a certain level of dismisses. And we have Gloria Delgado as the representative of expanding circle in English. She is a Colombian immigrant who speaks English as her second language and Spanish as her first language. Gloria's communication is characterized by warmth and enthusiasm that may be perceived as excessive by Jay. We can now identify issues from the snippet I've included here. It can be seen that Jay is way too attached to his full of nostalgic Christmas culture, along with dismissing other cultures in celebrating Christmas, like Colombian culture or maybe Mexican culture. The success of communication is shown in a scene where Cameron, Jay's son-in-law, makes Jay realize that now he can create his own new tradition with his new family and do not have to stick with his old tradition in celebrating Christmas. These are two solutions that I can provide and have been applied by Jay too. The first one is maybe Jay should active listening when Gloria expressed her feelings about her Colombian culture, giving her full attention, acknowledging her emotion and asking clarifying questions to understand her more. And for the second solution is compromise and collaboration, where instead of Jay insisting on his way of celebrating Christmas, they could agree to open one gift on Christmas Eve and then have a larger celebration with Gloria's tradition on Christmas Day. In summary, the intercultural dynamics between Jay, Gloria, and Manny highlight the challenges and growth within an intercultural family. Through communication, they navigate their cultural differences, then strengthening their relationship with more respect towards the diverse cultural identities in family.